I want to save you hours of research by watching this one short video. Chances are that you have been researching Climo and haven't found much information online. And there isn't much of it. If you check out their Reddit profile or Facebook, there are just not many people posting, not many people making any comments, and if they do, they tend to be left without replies, and if you send a personal message on their WhatsApp, they take sometimes up to 3-4 days to get back to you. And that's a little bit unsettling. In reality, I think Climo is a fantastic software that has been provided to people at a fairly reasonable cost. And what I want to do is keep it nice and short and simple and show you all the things you get with Climo when you sign up to it without going through actual features, but more things behind the scene that you don't really know about. A quick side note, me and my business partner actually almost decided not to go ahead with the Climo. And the reason behind it was that there were too many red flags and we just could not find enough information. Luckily, he reached out to one of the people who already purchased the Climo software. We just randomly found them online and we start talking and realized that there is so much more to it than they ever advertised. And I wanted to make this video just to show how amazing it actually is. Without further ado, let's dive into point number 1. All features work as described. And I think that's a great thing because the software itself is very clean, it's very intuitive, you don't need a degree to understand how it works. For people who just want to use this as a side hustle or want to open up their own marketing agency or integrate it into a marketing agency, it's a nice clean look, it works as described and generally pretty straightforward. Now, one caveat being that if you're in New Zealand and I think in Emirates, the text messaging doesn't work as intended. And I understand that's a big one because, you know, if you don't get text messages with this platform, it's actually a big sell of the platform. But there are a lot of ways around it where you can manage to find a way that works for you. Moving on to reason number 2, and that's simplicity. Initially, we actually looked into Go High Level, and we found that for people who are not really in the marketing area, it was a lot of information for a lot of software. I'm not saying it's a bad software, I'm just saying that if you're a beginner, it is hard to go open up Go High Level and understand what's going on. It took me a couple of months to just get my brains around it, yet alone to try and sell it to somebody else. This is a very nice, neat little package. It comes to you with a very detailed instructions on how to sell it. I think if you're just starting out, this is a fantastic option. I know it is hard to cough up $3,000 right out of the gate, but because it's not a subscription fee, you can actually just get a couple of clients and pay for that easily. Now, if you want to save a little bit of that $3,000, you can use my referral code in the description to this video and get 10% off, which I think is a pretty good deal. And that takes us to number 3. That's the amount of training videos that you get with Climo. Once you sign up, it takes you to the University tab in the bottom left of the menu. Here you can actually see all the different videos that teach you how to use software, what to do, how to do it, what are the best integrations to use, pretty much anything that there is available for the software, they will teach you how to use it. More importantly, it's got a sales academy where you have this amazing dude from Australia literally taking you through every single step and holding your hand into you getting your first client. And that ties us into number 4. The reason there is such a lack of information online about Climo is the fact that they have their own online platform where community meets, talks, and discusses things. If you join Climo, you can then apply for access to Climo School. There is a lot of posts that are being left by the community members, and what you can do, you can just go through them and ask all the questions, get all the answers, get all the access to the classroom tab, which gives you all the marketing and sales materials, templates, privacy documents, and everything that you really need to have in order to get your business up and running. And that's the whole idea, is you signing up, doing a bit of research, marketing, branding, and all of those things. And once you've done your base work, you can go out and start talking to people. It is incredibly hard when you hit the ground running first time, but trust me, they hold your hand throughout the entire process. And I just want to be there for the community and tell you, It is doable. It is something that you should strive to do, and it's such an easy product to sell. It almost sells itself. Just to have a quick recap of what we've talked about. Once you join Climo, first of all the features work. They train you how to use them. They train you how to sell software. They've got an active community that talks, keeps you updated, and a lot of things being worked on Climo as well. Currently, they package it up as a one-off purchase for $3,000, which you can get 10% off with the discount down below in the description. But they are looking at moving into monthly subscription plan, just like the Go High Level, which I think right now is a fantastic time to get in. If you're one of the first, you really have nothing to lose. There is a 90-day trial if you don't get your first paid customer. It is a fantastic software that does what it needs to do. Now, there is a lot of caveats that I found when I started my personal business with my business partner. This channel will serve as a little platform where I can tell you about my experience, help you with questions you might have, and if you got any questions you want to know, feel free to leave me a comment down below and I'll get back to you very soon. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you in the next video.